I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Rams squeeze out a 4-point victory. Darrell Jackson had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. We had a big trade also of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
Over now to news of a trade that might have some ramifications. Benji Olsen leaves the Titans and heads to the Buccaneers. And it's clear this was an area of their football team that needed somebody. In exchange, they'll get someone to beef up their roster. Simeon Rice will give him a lift with regards to getting after the quarterback, as his quick first step should be a big asset to this pass rush.
Randy McMichael pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Dolphins beat the Vikings. On the east side of the bay in Oakland, we had the Raiders lose by a wide 15-point margin. Down in Reliant Stadium, we had the Texans get squeezed out by 4 points. Lions, Bears. Marty Booker is a threat from anywhere on the field. The ball at the 42. Little stutter step, and he's going for the post. Quarterback sees him. The 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown. The Bears win this one by the final score of 21-12. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Jets pick up win number 2. The Patriots defense came away with 3 turnovers in their victory at Heinz Field. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. Luckily, we had a relatively injury-free week, which makes my job just that much easier. Kendrell Bell sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. X-rays after the game revealed it is indeed a broken leg, so he'll likely be out for 8 weeks. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
The Packers won on the road and will have to travel again next week when they meet the Giants. Matthew Hatchett stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Chargers, Chiefs. Trent Green is eyeing the end zone from the 11-yard line. And now stutter steps, goes across the middle. Beautiful pass, touchdown. The Chiefs win this one by the final score of 26-20. Peerless Price had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Falcons beat the Panthers. Down in Dallas in the Lone Star State, we had the Cowboys lose by a wide 15-point margin. And last but not least, we had the Cardinals come away victorious. So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my primetime players. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.